Welcome to Decode with me. I'm Iris Knightstar. Today we start with a whole new randomly generated word search, and we're going to decode the message that it carries for us. Each day we're going to reveal a single word and its message, and then at the end of the week we'll complete the word search and look back over the message that it's carried for us over the week. As always, I'm going to start with pulling a familiar, and that brings nuance and tone to the reading in a similar way to the images on tarot cards. It's part of the message, but not the entire message. So we have the familiar types in this bag. Okay, so we've got some cat energy today. And let's see which form of the cat. Okay. Oh, goodness me. Here we go. Yes, I can open it. Lovely. Okay, so we're having some full moon cat energy today. Okay, so the full moon cat, let's find the image. Frost, full moon. There we go, the full moon cat. And this familiar brings an energy of heightened awareness, subtle perception and emotional illumination. The full moon cat sharpens instinct and draws attention to what is already present but not fully acknowledged. Okay, so let's pop that away. We'll be decoding the words using their literal meanings, the numerology that they add up to, and then their position within the grid. Okay, so let's see, which word do I see first? Oh, right there at the top. And if you can see that, we have Venus. So, of course, Venus literally relates to attraction, harmony, beauty, value, and relationship. It shows us what we are drawn toward, what we appreciate, and what feels worth our time, care, or attention. Venus is not about chasing, it's about recognizing. Now, to work out the numerology of the word Venus, we have this handy chart in the book. So you can see here, V is a 4, E is a 5, so is N. U is a 3, and then S is a 1. So you add all those numbers together, and then you keep adding them together until you end up with a single digit. And so Venus corresponds to a number 9. Okay. So 9 is the number of completion, wisdom, and perspective. It reflects understanding gained through experience and asks us to act from insight rather than impulse. This is value shaped by what you already know. If you've been here before, you know that we divide the grid into 9 boxes, like so. Obviously this isn't exact because it varies each time, the size of the grid, but you know, you get the idea. So Venus is sitting firmly here in box 1. And that's the position of beginnings, orientation and first focus. Box 1 shows how the day opens, where attention naturally goes before plans or obligations take over. With Venus here, the starting point of the day is value-based. What feels meaningful shows itself early. So the final message here is today brings with quiet alignment. Venus as a 9 in box 1 suggests that what draws your attention is now informed by accumulated understanding. You don't need to experiment or test. You already recognize what matters. Guided by the full moon cat, this awareness is subtle but clear. Notice what feels balanced, respectful, and quietly right. That recognition is your starting point. The full moon cat reminds us that clarity doesn't always arrive loudly. Sometimes it appears as a soft certainty, a calm knowing about what is worth engaging with and what is not. And I didn't mention it earlier, but if you don't want to do all the math of adding up the numbers, just pop to my website, Knightstar Puzzles, and here we have the word numerology calculator, and you can literally just type in the word and calculate, and it'll tell you what its numerology is. Okay, well, I hope today's reading resonated with you. I'll be back tomorrow and we'll reveal the next word in the grid. Let's note what number I'm doing. And so if you'd like to decode along with me, find your words and then note the order that you found them in, and that will be your personal message along with this collective one. Okay, so we'll be back tomorrow for the next word. Until then, decode, discover, divine.